Welcome to Pauly TV as we follow the Brisbane Roar pre-season roadshow to AJ Kelly Field, Kippering, where last season's Brisbane Premiership winners Peninsula Power took on the Brisbane Roar for the Redcliffe and Bayside Herald Challenge Trophy, proudly held by the Vito League club but won back this year by Brisbane Roar 3-0. After the game I spoke to Brisbane Roar coach Ange Postecoglou and asked him his thoughts on the match.
Yeah, first half was particularly good. I thought we got probably a bit tired in the last 20 minutes or so, but yeah, look, the sides are still good. The boys were looking sharp, so I'm pretty happy.
The crowd here tonight and the support for both sides was quite good for a Tuesday night down here on the Peninsula. I think it's pulled a lot of people out who may not have come to a football match for a while. Fantastic.
No, we're delighted. Look, the playing surface is good, which helps us in the football sense, but the atmosphere was great. Yeah, I mean, I was really excited when we came down. They told me that we'd get a decent turnout, and it was great. It was a great feeling, like I said, for both clubs, and they supported both clubs. Plenty of Raw supporters, plenty of Peninsula supporters. So, obviously we've got some good support down here, and it's important. We get down here quite often and support the local club. But it was great to see. Yeah.
In the past, some have said, I suppose, and maybe rightly so, that there wasn't a communication or a direct link between the club and the general football public. That's no longer the case, especially since you've turned up. It sort of looks like you're trying to build a culture here at Brisbane Roar.
Yeah, we have to, and it's not really about public image. To me, it's got to be more substantial. That I don't want it to be seen like we're just going around trying to drum up. We've actually got to put back. I've said before, it's one football community, and we can't expect people to support us if we don't support them in return. We are the A-League club, the professional club in the city, and we've got to get out there and support these local clubs. And I'm sure if we do that, then they'll support us in a genuine sense. Like I said, I don't want it just to be seen as something as of a token where we just go around and show up and expect things in return. I really want it to be meaningful, and I think not just the football department, but the whole club's making strides towards that. But we're nowhere where we want to be yet, but I think we're heading in the right direction.
After the game on Saturday, you're off to Toowoomba, Clive Burkhofer Stadium, or Toowoomba Stadium as they call it, to take on Melbourne Heart. That'll be their first clash, I believe, against A-League opposition.
Yeah, there'll be some good interest in that game from everyone, I guess, around Australia, because it will be their first hit out, and it'll give us a good indicator as to where we're at. Obviously, I mean, it's still a good 5 or 6 weeks before the season starts. So, yeah, certainly that's one we're looking forward to.
Ipswich Invitational, I think. Ipswich Invitational,
right.
Yeah, which will, again, they may not be in the top division here in Brisbane, but you'll certainly get plenty of passion out of the boys from Ipswich.
And that's what we want. I mean, like I said, it's like tonight. I mean, Peninsula, I know they worked hard. I mean, obviously, there's supposed to be a bit of a difference in the teams. I mean, if there wasn't, I'd be really worried because we're training professionally. So, from that point of view, but the good thing is that every club we've faced so far have played the game in the right spirit, which is important for us as well, and it's been competitive, and I'm sure the Ipswich game will be, and I know we've got to go up the Sunshine Coast as well and play them, so all these games are important in what we're building.
3-0 defeat, but a very good showing from the boys from down this end.
Yeah, look, definitely. First half we've conceded at a corner, set piece, and a great run through the middle. By one of their lads, and we've copped a penalty. So coming at half time, 2-0 down, and to be fair, we expected to chase a lot of the ball in the first half, but we did well, and second half we pushed on and changed a few things with pace, and really got stuck into the game, and I can't ask for any more than the boys. They've done very well, and we're pleased, and we've got a lot of young boys on tonight as well who've done very well.
Second half looked like there was every opportunity for the side to go forward and play the style of football that you like to play.
Yeah, look, definitely. I think once again we in the first half a lot of the boys are nervous, and you showed with their first touches, and we kept going back into channels where we want to get out of those channels. And in club football we get out of those channels and we work on that, but that's the pressure they put on us. We moved into their half in the second half to put the pressure on them, and the game changed, and as I said, we conceded a fantastic goal really in the second half, but apart from that, we've done very well. You got Wayne Corrigan, he's just turned 17, first time he played at right back was on last weekend. Fantastic talent, did very, very well at right back. 2 centre backs that haven't really played there together, they've done well, and Andy Lincoln left back. So, from a defensive side, that back four is what we wanted to get out of tonight. They didn't cop a shellacking, and we were very pleased with them.
A good crowd at Peninsula Power, as everyone comes to expect, but a good crowd tonight, ringed the field. Very rarely does that happen down here at AJ Kelly Field, but it happened again tonight.
we get the biggest crowds, and arguably the biggest crowds in the Premier League out here, and it's a fantastic facility, and hopefully the Raw can get to use this facility during the off-season. That'd just be fantastic for the region.
I asked new Raw signing Matt Smith how he is finding it back in Brisbane after a season at North Queensland Fury.
At the moment, I'm absolutely loving being with Brisbane Raw. As soon as Ange showed a bit of interest, it wasn't too hard to make the decision to come back. I've got a lot of friends and a lot of family in Brisbane on the Gold Coast, so it made my life a hell of a lot easier. The team that Ange is trying to build at Brisbane is very, very exciting. It's forward thinking, and it's a team and a squad that's being put together to go for the title this year. So over the last couple of weeks, we've slowly been progressing. We're going through different stages of our pre-season. Tonight, for example, I thought we moved the ball around very, very well. We showed that we're at this stage we're very sharp. We've still got a long way to go. We've still got, I think, 8 weeks or 9 weeks of pre-season to go, and each week we keep taking that notch up. So at the moment, I think it's fantastic. So
Got on the score sheet yourself tonight. How often do you do that?
not very, to be honest with you. It just so happened that we were working on set pieces this morning at training, and I notched 2 in 2 from there, and I thought that I'm riding my luck here. I don't really want to score too many more, and the ball got put up. I always seem to generally get on them, but sometimes where they go is a bit iffy. But tonight I was fortunate enough to get on the score sheet, and proud to do so as well. We work very hard in training. We're doing, again, it's all stages at the moment. We're in our second stage, and this is the first week where we've really kind of concentrated on set pieces, so it's good to see one of them come off.
We caught up with the River City Crew, a band of fanatical Brisbane supporters who've started their season early as they follow the side around on the Raw pre-season roadshow, and got an insight into their thoughts on some of the new signings at the club.
Yeah, pretty good. Like Olympic last week was really good. Like just upbeat, and tempo is good. Like compared to previous seasons. You know, with under Frank could just be really slow and judging around, but yeah, Olympic was really positive and yeah, good signs. Like, I was impressed with Michael Fialkotos in goal, and Costa Barbarizzi, he did a few good runs down the side, but yeah, Fialkotos is like commanding his area, really good.
Stay tuned to Pauly TV as we bring you more local highlights, interviews and live games, all conveniently bundled on YouTube for your enjoyment, anywhere, anytime.